Cars are not all the same. Some makes and models have a reputation for poor performance, expensive repairs, and dependability problems. So it's wise to exercise caution while shopping for a new automobile. Premature and expensive repairs may be necessary if you purchase a used model of a brand known for problematic models. However, do not be worried. So that you can save time, energy, and money in the long run, we have created a list of 12 different car manufacturers and models that you should not purchase. Number 12. Jeep. While Jeep's reputation is built on rugged off-road capability and iconic design, recent years have seen a concerning decline in reliability. The once unbreakable Jeep Cherokee, a favorite among adventure seekers, has become a source of frustration for many owners. Automatic transmission issues plague the Cherokee, leaving drivers stranded or facing erratic gear changes. Engine problems, often manifesting as stalling or reduced power, add to the woes. Electrical gremlins further complicate matters, with reports of malfunctioning instrument clusters and unexpected power losses. The legendary Jeep Wrangler, synonymous with conquering any terrain, isn't immune to these issues either. Steering problems can make navigating even moderate off-road situations a nerve-wracking experience. Suspension failures can compromise handling and safety, while faulty brakes raise serious concerns about stopping power in critical situations. These issues not only dampen the ownership experience, but also cast a shadow on Jeep's long-standing reputation for reliability. Number 11. Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo, the Italian brand known for its passionate driving dynamics and head-turning designs, has a similar story to tell. While their cars deliver a thrilling driving experience, the ownership experience can be fraught with frustration due to reliability concerns. The Giulia and Stelvio, Alfa Romeo's two most popular offerings, have been at the center of these issues. Electrical problems seem to be a recurring theme, with reports of malfunctioning infotainment systems, power window issues, and even complete electrical system failures. Adding to the woes are engine problems ranging from oil leaks and overheating to complete breakdowns. Transmission issues, manifesting as rough shifting or hesitation, further mar the driving experience. For Alfa Romeo enthusiasts, owning one of these cars is often described as a love-hate relationship. The undeniable allure of the driving experience is constantly challenged by the potential for unexpected breakdowns and maintenance headaches. While both Jeep and Alfa Romeo strive to recapture their past glory, addressing these reliability concerns is crucial to regain the trust of their customers and ensure a smooth ride both on and off the road. Number 10. Ford. The Ford name once held a near mythical status in the automotive world. The iconic Ford T, a symbol of American ingenuity, revolutionized transportation and put countless people behind the wheel for the first time. However, a closer look at Ford's current situation reveals a company navigating a landscape far removed from its pioneering days. It's important to acknowledge that progress has been made. For instance, their diesel engines have become more reliable. But beneath the surface, a different story unfolds. The 1.0 EcoBoost engine, known for its fuel efficiency, suffers from occasional cooling issues. Elements like the water pump and hoses can malfunction, leading to engine damage in rare cases. While generally robust, the EcoBoost does raise concerns. Furthermore, reports of engine failures have surfaced with the Ranger pickup truck. The Mustang Mach-E, Ford's foray into the electric vehicle market, presents a unique challenge. While some may view it as a departure from the spirit of the classic Mustang, symbolizing power and raw emotion, that's a separate debate. However, the Mach-E does have some teething issues. The storage compartment latch, for instance, can detach unexpectedly, potentially causing the hood to fly open during driving, a significant safety hazard. Moving beyond the Mach-E, several other models face their own gremlins. The 2023 Ford Focus suffers from a potentially dangerous issue with the battery cable, which could detach and create electrical arcing, or even a fire. This is on top of oil leak issues reported on the 2019 and 2022 models. Complaints of air conditioning malfunctions seem to plague a large portion of the Ford lineup, while vibrations and unusual noises are frequently reported by owners. The C-Max minivan, while less popular than other Ford offerings, isn't immune to problems. Clutch issues, a seemingly capricious injection system, electronic gremlins, and a troublesome EGR valve all contribute to a disappointing ownership experience. And yes, there are more oil leaks to contend with. So, what does this mean for Ford? The brand is clearly working on improvements, but reliability concerns remain a significant hurdle. While the spirit of innovation that propelled them to the forefront of the automotive world might still exist, translating that spirit into consistently reliable vehicles seems to be the current challenge. Whether Ford can overcome these issues and reclaim its reputation for building dependable cars is a question only time can answer. Number 9. BMW. BMW, a brand synonymous with high performance, legendary engineering, and an unwavering commitment to driving dynamics. Yet, in the ever-evolving landscape of modern motoring, even giants like BMW face new technical challenges. This shift, while perhaps surprising, warrants a deeper look. Historically, BMW has built its reputation on the bedrock of robust engines. While the dreaded timing chain issues of the N47 and N57 blocks are, hopefully, a thing of the past, a new wave of technical gremlins has emerged. Take, for example, the recent flagship models, the i7 and the 7 Series. These technological marvels, designed to embody luxury and cutting-edge engineering, are marred by a disconcerting welding defect in the front seat structure. This weakness, in the event of a collision, could compromise occupant safety by potentially hindering the effectiveness of the restraint systems. Another surprising source of trouble comes from the transfer case, a component central to BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system. A brand that prides itself on innovation and reliability has seen a concerning number of owners of xDrive-equipped vehicles experience major failures in this crucial part. These problems not only translate to frustrating roadside experiences, but also translate into hefty repair bills. The situation isn't much better for BMW's diesel offerings. While turbocharger failures might be somewhat expected due to the inherent stresses these engines face, the recurring issues with the EGR, exhaust gas recirculation, valve are more concerning. Adding to the woes, reports of steering problems have surfaced across various models, including the ever-popular 2, 3, and 4 series. Undeniably, these technical hiccups have an impact on brand perception. However, the unwavering passion of BMW enthusiasts endures. For many, owning a BMW is akin to navigating a romantic relationship. There are ups and downs, but the underlying appreciation for beauty, performance, and that quintessential BMW feel remains. They are willing to accept the occasional imperfection in exchange for the driving experience and undeniable style that the brand offers. The question remains, can BMW overcome these challenges and maintain its status as a leader in performance and engineering excellence? Only time will tell. However, one thing is certain. The journey for this iconic brand will undoubtedly be an interesting one to watch. Number 8. Volkswagen. Despite the fact that Volkswagen is still dealing with the fallout from the Dieselgate crisis, the company continues to struggle with the difficulty of providing vehicles that are reliable on a consistent basis. There have been certain diesel models that have shown signs of progress. However, problems with oil consumption, EGR valves, and water pumps continue to come up. In post-2016 1.2 and 1.4 TSI engines, there has been a decrease in the number of reported issues with the GPS and timing chains, which is a cause for optimism. Existing concerns, on the other hand, include recurrent complaints of turbo failures, problems with injectors, and problems with the 1.6 and 2. 0L pumps on cars that were manufactured before to 2016. A dreadful DSG gearbox, which can also be found in Audi, Seat, and Skoda, brings about a deterioration in the scenario. Because it continues to cause issues in urban driving settings, drivers have given it the epithet capricious gearbox to describe its behavior. As early as 40,000 kilometers, these problems can manifest themselves in a variety of ways, including clutch malfunctions, metallic noises, harsh operation, and premature wear. The persistent issues with GPS and Bluetooth connectivity are a further insult to the injury. The fact that they may appear to be insignificant annoyances brings to light a more significant problem: the variable quality of service. The failure of mechanics to address these concerns in an appropriate manner is a source of irritation for many owners. Concern stems from the sheer number of problems that have been reported across all of Volkswagen's models. There is still a lot of uncertainty regarding the reliability of Volkswagen vehicles, despite the fact that the brand has made great strides in certain areas, particularly with their engines that were released after 2016. The passage of the time is the only factor that can determine whether Volkswagen is able to successfully overcome the problems of the past and reclaim its reputation for producing automobiles that are reliable. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz. For decades, Mercedes-Benz has epitomized German engineering excellence. Their cars were synonymous with luxury, performance, and most importantly, unwavering reliability. However, recent reports suggest a tarnished star. A 2021 Automobile magazine article throws a wrench into this perception, revealing a concerning reality. Mercedes holds the dubious honor of having the most recalled vehicles in 2021, with a whopping 21 models needing to return to workshops. This statistic stands in stark contrast to the brand's past reputation for building cars that could last a lifetime. While common problems like electronics, glitches, turbocharger failures, and faulty sensors plague many manufacturers, a deeper dive into Mercedes' issues reveals some truly unsettling anomalies. There are signs of progress. Mercedes seems to be gradually addressing some concerns, with a reported decrease in issues related to sunroofs, and roof-mounted GPS systems. However, this glimmer of hope is overshadowed by the emergence of problems with the AdBlue system in their diesel engines, leaving a dark cloud hanging over their recent efforts. Beyond these system-wide issues, specific models continue to be plagued by persistent problems. The GLC, a popular SUV, suffers from malfunctioning tailgate mechanisms. Imagine the potential dangers of a failing tailgate at highway speeds. The situation doesn't improve with the iconic G-Class. This legendary off-roader has a concerning technical quirk: insufficient oil-fuel delivery to the differential's training shaft in the rear axle. This can result in a sudden and potentially catastrophic loss of speed, a serious safety hazard. While Mercedes deserves credit for attempting to address reliability concerns, the sheer number of recalls and the severity of some reported issues raise serious questions. Has the relentless pursuit of cutting-edge technology come at the expense of core engineering principles? Can Mercedes regain its crown as the king of reliability? Or will they become another cautionary tale in the ever-evolving automotive landscape? Only time will tell, but for now, luxury car buyers seeking a dependable companion might be wise to look elsewhere. Number 6. Nissan. Nissan, a titan of the automotive industry alongside giants like Toyota, Mazda, and Lexus, has carved its niche with a reputation for dependability. We've even dedicated a video to this very topic, which we highly recommend checking out. Shameless plug, I know. However, beneath the surface of reliability, a different story unfolds for Nissan. The brand's Achilles heel seems to be its mechanical consistency. While Nissan excels in electronics, a point often lauded by other manufacturers, their mechanical reliability paints a concerning picture. Take, for example, the DCI engines. Prior to 2016, these engines were plagued by recurring turbo failures. The 1.2 DIG-T engine, essentially a rebranded TCE, suffers from faulty segmentation, a recipe for engine failure. Adding to these woes are the fragile automatic gearboxes, known for their occasional capriciousness. Air conditioning systems are another source of frustration, with issues ranging from faulty compressors and condensers to less than stellar clutches, particularly noticeable on the popular Qashqai. Let's delve deeper into the Qashqai, a highly popular model in France. When it comes to reported problems, the Qashqai holds a dubious crown. Owners frequently encounter issues with the DPF, diesel particulate filter, engine failures, clutch problems, faulty injectors, turbo breakdowns, parasitic noises, and premature suspension wear. The situation isn't much better with the Qashqai 2, where problems extend to various sensors and probes, along with malfunctions in the multimedia system. Even the LED headlights, a hallmark of modern cars, can be surprisingly prone to failure. The latest iteration, the Qashqai 3, shows some signs of improvement. However, vibrations and other unwelcome noises persist. The hybrid e-Power version raises concerns about excessive battery usage, potentially accelerating its degradation. Additionally, the BVA-X-tronic gearbox might give some prospective buyers pause for thought. They excel in certain areas, particularly electronics, but their mechanical reliability remains a question mark. While they've made strides with newer models like the Qashqai 3, a significant portion of their lineup seems susceptible to various issues. Can Nissan overcome these challenges and reclaim its reputation for rock-solid reliability? Only time will tell. But for now, Nissan's journey appears to be one of navigating its strengths and weaknesses in a competitive landscape. Number 5. Skoda. Remember when Skoda was a brand that even Japanese giants like Toyota envied? Those days seem distant. Today, reports paint a different picture. The once reliable Citigo suffers from clutch and gearbox issues. The 2021 Enyaq isn't immune, plagued by electronic and air conditioning problems. The Karoq shares similar woes with persistent vibrations. Even the well-known Octavia isn't spared. High maintenance costs and persistent pump problems plague owners. Recent models grapple with EGR valve issues and excessive oil consumption. The Yeti? A story of its own. From the EGR valve to the clutch, distribution system, turbo, and even the engine itself, problems abound. Excessive oil consumption and engine wear add insult to injury. Skoda's fall from grace is undeniable. This once respected brand for its affordability and reliability now finds itself struggling. Is this truly the rock bottom, or is there even lower to go? Number 4. Renault. Renault, the automaker known for its diamond-shaped logo, isn't without its recent troubles. While their reputation has been built on affordability and innovation, some of their latest models seem to be falling short. The Arcana, a crossover with a price tag hovering around €30,000, faces criticism for a recurring issue with its gearbox. This, coupled with ongoing electronic problems, raises concerns about overall reliability. However, the Austral paints an even bleaker picture. Owners report a trifecta of problems: excessive fuel consumption, gearbox malfunctions, and even engine breakdowns. While the Austral might offer a comfortable ride, it seems this positive aspect is overshadowed by potentially hazardous computer malfunctions that have left many owners feeling frustrated and concerned. These issues raise questions about Renault's current quality control measures and their ability to deliver vehicles that live up to their past reputation. Number 3. Fiat. Fiat, the Italian brand synonymous with elegance, has undeniably made strides forward. The once troublesome dual-logic gearbox seems to be a fading memory. However, all is not sunshine and pizza. The 1.4 multi-air turbo, the heart of the 500X, shows signs of fragility. Additionally, the occasional diesel engine volume anomaly plagues their diesel lineup, and the charming 500 Essence suffers from premature clutch replacements. Now, let's talk about the iconic 500, but in its electric form. It appears to have its own Achilles heel: complete computer system breakdowns. Imagine cruising down the highway when your electric chariot suddenly decides to rebel. The problems don't stop there. Some drivers with a touch of humor describe the software as capricious, meaning it can randomly shut down the car, leaving you stranded like a forgotten prop on Broadway. 10 minutes later, it might mysteriously start working again, as if nothing ever happened. Also, the automatic gearbox in some models seems to collect problems like a magnet. To top it all off, many drivers report a labyrinthine after-sales service experience, bouncing from garage to garage with no solution in sight. While some models show improvement, others seem plagued by issues. The after-sales service adds another layer of frustration, leaving owners feeling like they're on a never-ending service odyssey. Number 2. Peugeot. Once a symbol of French automotive excellence, Peugeot, the brand with the iconic lion logo, faces an uphill battle to reclaim its past glory. Technical problems plaguing their engines have severely tarnished their reputation for reliability, leaving loyal customers feeling disappointed and frustrated. Let's delve into the specifics of these issues. The 1.2 PureTech engine, initially hailed as a jewel in Peugeot's crown, has become synonymous with distrust. A leaking oil bath disintegrates the timing belt, leading to a ticking time bomb scenario for unsuspecting owners. The situation isn't much better on the diesel side of things. The Blue HDI engine's AdBlue system, designed to reduce emissions, suffers from a frustrating capriciousness. This often results in the entire tank needing replacement, a costly and unnecessary inconvenience. In 2021, headlines like "PSA recognizes a reliability problem on its 1.2 PureTech" became a stark reminder of the engine's shortcomings. This engine, which should have been a cornerstone of Peugeot's success story, is now a source of worry for many potential buyers. The brand's mechanical woes extend beyond this single engine. The 1.8 HDI engine is criticized for its excessive thirst for fuel, underwhelming power and torque, a noisy demeanor, and high maintenance costs. Adding fuel to the fire, pun intended, is a July 12, 2023 BFM TV article titled "The AdBlue System of Some Vehicles Under Fire of Criticism. The UFC Decides to Take Action." This article highlights the plight of Citroen and Peugeot owners who have been plagued by recurring problems with their AdBlue systems, issues that haven't received the proper attention from dealerships. The once celebrated Peugeot 3008 SUV serves as a microcosm of the brand's current struggles. this popular model has become infamous for its multitude of flaws, particularly with the clutch, injection system, timing belt, electronics, and excessive oil consumption. Sadly, Peugeot isn't alone in facing reliability issues, but the sheer number and severity of problems they've encountered have significantly impacted their loyal customer base. However, the story doesn't end here. There's one more brand that deserves a closer look, a company whose vehicles have often been the subject of conversation due to the impact they've had on their owners. Who could it be? Stay tuned for the next chapter. Number 1. Citroen and DS. The Stellantis group is definitely going through a very dark period. If you thought Peugeot had problems, wait to see Citroen and DS. Its small high-end sister, Autoplus, has also awarded the last two the sad title of the least reliable cars in June 2022. The engineers seem to have forgotten the basics. First of all, the 1.2 PureTech gasoline engine is facing a serious breakdown. Its distribution belt, which bathes in oil, disintegrates. The worst thing is that this problem sometimes leads to the complete replacement of the engine. As for the blue HDI diesel engine, the AdBlue tank is a disaster on its own, with its components that release prematurely. Let's underline that if some problems are similar to those encountered at Peugeot, normally they share engines. Citroen and DS have their own load of discontent. The air conditioning is a flagrant example, whether it be the compressor, the evaporator, or the condenser. These elements are systematically defective, no matter the model. But let's go further. Citroens are particularly recognized for their engine and electronics concerns. A study indicates that more than half of the vehicles of the brand, minus 51% to be precise, encounter a problem after a year of use. It is simply disastrous for a brand that was once synonymous with reliability. Let's take a look at some models in detail. Citroen Berlingo 2. Problem of clutch, injection, turbo, distribution, assisted steering. The list is long. Citroen Berlingo 3. AdBlue is insufficient. I don't need to tell you more. Citroen C3. Aircross, distribution, electronics, and more. Citroen C3 Picasso and C4 Picasso. A cocktail of worries going from the EGR valve to premature wear of the tires by going through electronic and suspension problems. Citroen C6. Similar defects with springs, speedbox problems. In short, if you want a Citroen vehicle, think twice, even three. But what about DS? Hybrid models that do not want to work in electric mode. Distribution belts that sag on the road. Not to mention an apparently absent customer service. AdBlue problems persist, and hybrid models seem to be the worst culprits in terms of electronic and electric defects. It is therefore clear that the group has serious duties to do if they want to regain the confidence of motorists. Today, the only certainty is the uncertainty itself. Faced with these defects in modern cars, despite all the technology and ingenuity they embody, we are entitled to question what has become the expertise of the past. That's all for now. Smash that like button now and subscribe for more enlightening videos like this. Till next time, stay curious.